Good morning, my reader friends. My name is Erin Rogoff, and welcome back to my BookTube channel, where today I will be discussing 3 books I would like to buy sooner rather than later. However, before I buy them, I have entered a few Goodreads giveaways in hopes of winning these books. If I do win, that's great. If I don't win, I'll just buy the books. Anyway, shall we get right into the video? The first book on this list is This Is Not the Jess Show by Anna Carey. It is a young adult fiction contemporary mystery. This book is currently a standalone, but there will be a series eventually. A little bit about the author Anna Carey. Her books have been translated into over 12 languages. Her books have been optioned for TV. She went to NYU and has an MFA from Brooklyn College. She is also a recipient of the Hyman Brown Award. Cool, right? A little bit about the book. This is said to be Black Mirror meets My So-Called Life. I haven't seen either show, but they're both on my watch list. This book is also fast-paced and timely. This is a young adult thriller about separating fact from fiction and how far we'll go to create our own versions of reality. This book focuses on teenager Jess Flynn. She is a high school junior who wants no drama, but finds it anyways. She has a crush on her childhood best friend, and her overprotective parents control her social life. Besides that, her little sister's health is in a heavy decline, and her hometown of Swickley feels smaller and smaller every single day. Her only constant is change. But what does that mean? Why do I want to buy this book? I did judge the book by its cover, but that's only part of my reasoning. Tahereh Mafi, author of the Shatter Me series, says this book is thought-provoking and hilarious, incisive, masterfully plotted, and this book is one book that you will not want to put down. So, with that reasoning, I would love to read this book. Besides that, Nicola Yoon, author of The Sun Is Also a Star, says this book is fantastically smart, funny, and very thoughtful. Another book that I would like to buy sooner rather than later is Darling at the Campsite by Andy Abramowitz. This book is a contemporary fiction novel, and it is a standalone. A little bit about Andy Abramowitz. He lives in Philadelphia with his wife and 2 daughters. His day job is a lawyer, and his night job is an author, and he has a passion for music but has no musical legacy to correct. A little bit about this book. When you end up back home, there's always baggage to unpack. Rowan Darling is a 33-year-old record store owner in a rundown part of Philadelphia who hears about his brother's death, which forces him to return to Maybe, Illinois, the hometown he grew up in and left a long time ago. Rowan's plan is to go to the funeral, support his mom, and then disappear. He wants to avoid his childhood sweetheart, Margot Beckett, and his former best friend, Skid Hall, who stole Margot from him and married her. When Rowan's visit goes crazy and things are beyond his control, he's got to face everything he's avoided for so long. The woman he can't have, the memory of the brother he thought he knew, and the dwindling assets he has back in Philadelphia. There's a lot more to this story, but I'm only mentioning those 3. Besides that, Rowan starts seeing things clearer, and he thinks that the town of Maybe can possibly be home to him once more. Why do I want to buy this book? The cover art was intriguing to me, so I kinda judged the book by its cover yet again. And then with a title like Darling at the Campsite, it makes you think of summer camp. Summer camp for me was an all-around horrible experience no matter what camp I went to. Camp Sacagawea, Camp Wayside, Camp Mason. But with a fresh outlook on summertime life, I would like to give this book a try, even though it doesn't really have to do anything with summer camp. But this is definitely the type of book that I would have read during the summer season when I was at summer camp. If that makes any sense at all, congratulations, because I'm confusing myself here too. The third and final book that I would like to buy and read sooner rather than later is Like a Love Story by Abdi Nazemian. It is a young adult fiction, LGBT fiction novel, and it is a standalone. His debut novel, The Walk-In Closet, won the Lambda Literary Award for debut fiction in the 27th Lambda Literary Awards in 2015. And more about the book. This won the title of Stonewall Honor Book. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds really cool. And this book is said to be a love letter to queerness, self-expression, and individuality. Never shies away from the ever-present fear within the queer community of the late 1980s. This is also a story that makes you feel so full of hope, love, courage, pride, and awe. And this is a big-hearted, sprawling epic about friendship and love and the revolutionary act of living life to the fullest in the face of impossible odds. As far as the summary goes, it's 1989, and in New York City, for three teenagers, the world is totally changing. Reza is an Iranian boy who's moved to New York City with his mom, stepfather, and stepbrother, and he knows he's gay, but he fears the media's images of guys dying from AIDS. And Judy is an aspiring fashion designer who worships her uncle Stephen, a gay guy with AIDS, who devotes his time to activism, and when she thought she'd never find love, she falls for Reza and starts dating him. And then we have Art, Judy's best friend, who's the only out and proud LGBT teen in their high school. He isn't the person his conservative parents want him to be, so he rebels by documenting the AIDS crisis through photography. Reza and Art grow close, but Reza doesn't want to break Judy's heart or destroy the best friendship he has ever known, so what will happen? Why do I want to read this book? Again, I judged the book by its cover, but I've also heard really great things about it, so it isn't just judging the cover art. Again, I don't have many LGBT books, just Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Eliar Sains, If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo, my favorite LGBT novel of all time, and They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. And I would like to expand my LGBT bookshelf, and besides that, I have also been to New York City countless times with my grandparents, and I'm like my grandpa in the sense of reading books about places I've been. We talk a lot about that together, my grandpa and I, and we have so much fun with it. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my BookTube channel to get more videos like this, turn on those notifications to be notified when I have a brand new video uploaded every other day. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!